guys, welcome back to Gangster of the Constitution. I got my mask on again today. I got a gangster down. They running me for Congress, and I got all of these sovereigns and the constitutionalists trying to fight the sovereigns, and both of them trying to fight the government, and it's just really, really getting bad. So that's why I have my mask today, because I got to get tough right now. I got to get really tough. So the rest of the way, I'm just going to show you some clips of why I got to get tough. If I go to Congress, I got to shut down the sovereigns and the Moors. They got to be shut down because they're becoming domestic terrorists under Article 4, Section 4. They want to shoot the police. They don't want to pay taxes. They want to make us pay everything and say, well, God gave us dominion. And that's not what he did. Dominion over the animals. We're all supposed to treat each other, human beings, equally and the same. That's in the Bible and also in our Constitution. But the sovereigns and the Moors, they just mean to get away with something. And if the police get in their way, they'll set the police up. They do that all the time. So what we're going to do now is roll the clip of Donald Trump first. And I'll tell you why. Because Donald Trump did something I've been trying to do for 50-some years. He puts prayer back in the schools. Whoa, that is so important these days. And but he was saying about, God and the government, saying America loves God, not the government, but that's not true. Some people do not like God. And I'm just trying to show you where you can't always listen to people when they say the name God, because they use it to break the law, not have a driver's license, beat up the police if they pull them over, shoot the police, go to court, just this clown in the name, and stand there and use the name of God and say, God said I can do this. It's none of it's true. What God says is you follow the law of the land. So let's roll Mr. Trump first and watch his 2 minutes of what he did concerning the prayer back in the schools.
We are gathered in the Oval Office for the National Religious Freedom Day, something very important and very special, and special to me and the people that are gathered around me. This afternoon, we're proudly announcing historic steps to protect the First Amendment right to pray in public schools. So you have the right to pray, and that's a very important and powerful right. There's nothing more important than that, I would say. We're joined by the Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, Deputy Attorney General Jeffrey Rosen, and students and advocates from across America. And advocates they were. They've been calling and writing by the thousands, and you're representing that large group of people. In a sacred principle of our republic, that government must never stand between the people and God. Yet in public schools around the country, authorities are stopping students and teachers from praying, sharing their faith, or following their religious beliefs. It is totally unacceptable. You see it on the football field. You see it so many times where they're stopped from praying, and we are doing something to stop that. Tragically, there is a growing totalitarian impulse on the far left that seeks to punish, restrict, and even prohibit religious expression. Something that, if you go back 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, it was unthought of that a thing like that could even happen, that anybody would even think of something like that happening. That is why today my administration is issuing strong new guidance to protect religious liberty in our public schools. The right of students and teachers to freely exercise their faith will always be protected, including the right to pray. So we call this the right to pray. Is that a good idea? Right? You like that, right?
Well, you heard that. Thank goodness. And I don't think the Supreme Court or anybody can challenge it, because it is written that we all have freedom of religion. Because, they do pray in Congress. They pray in just about every council meeting that you have. The government prays. So why can't the children pray? So now we're going to move along now to Mr. Good Body, and just listen to this person using the name of God in vain in order not to have insurance and the things you need. I think some of the insurance is extremely high, but that don't mean that you can't regulate it. Because when I was in Florida, it was pretty nice down there. Something happened to you down there, as long as you had your PLPD, you could file for $10,000 to get, $10,000 in cash plus your medical under a certain amount. So that's about all you can do. But in other states, they don't have those regulations, and so the attorneys just blast it. And they got, when the attorneys blasted, then you got the doctors in it and all of this stuff. It just goes up higher and higher. So we do have to have some regulations on this. And if I go to Congress, that's another thing I'm going to look at. So let's roll this clip of Mr. Goodbody and see what you think of his tactics to use God.
Help! Help! I do not consent! I do not consent!
Confrontations with cops.
I am asking him for his supervisor.
It's what these people have come to expect.
And it is not a crime for me to travel without a license
when they don't follow the law.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
Sometimes police get so frustrated, these confrontations become violent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is assault. This is assault. I do not consent.
In this climate of government distrust, those in defiance are staging a new rallying cry to stand up for what they believe is rightfully theirs.
But I do not need a license or identification at any time. This is America, right? Well, I'm going to place you under arrest. No, you need to read that before you violate my law.
That's the voice of Trent Goodbody.
It's about doing the right thing.
He's what some might call a modern-day sovereign citizen, but he doesn't like that title.
God is my authority, and he is the only sovereign there is.
Goodbody, a Riverside resident, believes there's too much regulation in government. So he's taken his fight to the road, where all of us spend a lot of time. But Goodbody travels without registration, without a license, and without insurance.
Insurance is a scam.
Knowing police will pull him over,
Couple cameras already running.
he's ready with a camera.
Okay, do you have any identification on you? No, I don't carry identification. I follow God's law. You know about God? How he gave us this planet in the Bible? Dominion over this planet?
Goodbody posts all his run-ins with the law on his YouTube channel, Freedom from Government.
Oh, I talked a great fight in court. You watch, bro. You watch.
His videos have racked up more than 18 million views, and now he's even selling what he uses in lieu of a license plate.
These are the tags I use. I'm about to go through Las Vegas right now with them.
The tag reads private, not for commerce use, private mode of travel. And you can guess, that gets the attention of cops on the road.
Are you recording me? Yes.
If a cop came up to me and asked me for my license, registration, and insurance, I would ask him if he's planning on using any of those against me in court.
Because Goodbody believes in his right to travel freely, he doesn't think he's breaking any laws. And he doesn't need to prove himself to police either. Here's audio from a confrontation in Orange County that he recorded.
I don't think that you need to know who I am. Who are you? Can you give me your full legal name? You guys want something out of me? You gotta give me the same thing, same respect. You know what I mean?
Not really, no.
Why?
Because it's different for us.
All men are equal under the law. Is that not true?
Goodbody isn't the only follower of this growing movement.
I've complied as much as I need to.
There are thousands of people with similar beliefs all across the country. Defying the law
I don't consent to anything.
and posting their own confrontations online.
Are you assaulting me? Are you assaulting me? You're assaulting me! Help me! Help me! What crime have I committed?
I think that there's been a major awakening in consciousness, and I can't explain why. I just feel like people are finally coming out of their fog.
It's impossible to know how many like-minded people there are across the country because there's no centralized leadership.
Whoa! Get out now!
The Southern Poverty Law Center, that would classify them as sovereign, says the movement has been growing at a fast pace since 2000.
Finding the privilege, not a right.
Some estimates put numbers at several 100,000 to 500,000 people.
You want to push the limit? I'm not trying to push the limit.
I feel like the police have been misinformed to go out and generate revenue off of the people they're supposed to be protecting and serving.
You might be surprised to hear Goodbody isn't anti-government. He doesn't support building a wall because that would represent government restricting people's travel.
We didn't make this land. We came here, we invaded it just like, just like anybody else would.
He just wants to be free with what he views as his natural-born rights.
As long as I'm not doing any harm or causing any property damage, I should be able to do what I want. It's America, it's supposed to be a free country.
But until the rules of the road change,
Really, all we need is 1 million people to do the same thing and get out here and travel and know how to talk to the cops. We would be a force to be reckoned with.
Goodbody and those who agree with him will continue their battle.
I do not consent.
Armed with their cameras and ready to document what they see as government abuse.
This is thuggery. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
Goodbody knows what he does comes with great risk. He has been arrested several times and has served short stints in jail. Luckily, he says he hasn't been in any major accidents, but he says if he was, he would pay out of his pocket for any damage.
Well, Christine, he makes money by selling his license plates and working as a reverend. While he doesn't believe in carrying a license or insurance, he does believe in following the rules of the road. And apparently very important that they videotape everything because we saw lots of that tonight.
A bit of a following there.
Mm-hmm. What I mean, do you see what I mean? And then he's stupid, talking about Mr. Trump and the border shouldn't restrict people. Darn it, we were restricted. We had to fight tooth and nail. When you read the Bible, there were several cities in the Bible that were walled. Several. And what about the pearly gates of heaven? You can't have a gate without a wall. So someone needs to get their act together. And, people like Mr. Goodbody, if I win my seat in Congress, first thing we're going to try to do is follow the FBI. They've been wanting to declare the Sabras and the Moors as domestic terrorists a long time ago. But, we got a Democrat leadership. So we get a Republican leadership, we might can straighten this thing out so that everybody be the same in one group of people. They say it's about 1 million of them and growing. Shoot, they'll be and took over and whooped us up. So let's see Mr. Finicum now. Mr. Finicum, he is the opposite of Goodbody. He's a strict constitutionalist, and he's fighting the government because they won't go back to the Constitution. Well, his methods are violent, so, it still doesn't come to the right end. Fortunately, you have people like me that know how to bring this to the right conclusion with just a few words. But, other people don't know it because, as we all know, they took the Constitution out of the schools for the New World Order. And that is why the name of my new campaign for Congress, Christine Timmon for Congress, is the New American Order. So we can get ourselves back, get our money back that they owe us. So what we're going to do now, that's what Mr. Finicum was about, getting rid of all this stuff that's oppressing Americans, but you can't do it with guns. You really can't. So let's see Mr. Finicum. He meant to die for this. Let's roll that clip.
Shoot me, you shoot me. I'm going to meet the sheriff. The sheriff is waiting for us. So you do as you damn well please. But I'm not going anywhere. Here I am, right there. Right there, put a bullet through it. You understand? I'm going to go meet the sheriff. You back down or you kill me now. Go ahead, put the bullet through me. I don't care.
Where's Ryan?
I'm going to go meet the sheriff. You do as you damn well please.
What for?
Well, I'm going to ask them if they want to go out.
What for? Why are we getting
You want out?
What for? What are we getting
Who
out?
are you? Yeah, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Oregon State Police.
Okay, well, I'm going over to meet the sheriff in Grand County. You'll come along with us, and you'll talk with us over there. You can go ahead and shoot me. You put the laser right there, put the bullet through the head. Okay, boys? This is going to get real. You want my blood on your hands? Get it done, because we got people to see and places to go. No, I don't.
You need to back off.
You need to back off.
Where in the heck is Ammon? They pulled him over.
You shouldn't have ever stopped.
Did Ammon?
You're wasting oxygen, son.
Where they got a...
What? Oh, did they have Ryan? Did they arrest him?
You shouldn't have got out.
He shouldn't have got out.
I'm not turning over. I'm going into Day County.
Well,
I'm going into Grant County to see the sheriff.
Well, if we duck and you drive, what are they going to do? Try to knock us out? How much further we got to go?
To shoot your tire.
We got about 50 miles.
Do we?
Okay.
Tell them to approach the vehicle.
Okay.
And Ryan's talking to him, right?
Okay.
Is he talking to him?
I can't tell.
I can't even see him except the guy behind the door that's got his gun on us. Say we have kids in here.
We hold each other.
Okay, who can we call?
I don't have service.
I call.
Here, turn that down.
Where's my phone?
Hey, boys, you better realize we got people on the way. You want a blood bath? It's going to be on your hand. We're going to go see the sheriff.
Call Joseph Rice.
Better understand how this thing's going to end.
What's the number?
I'm going to be laying down here on the ground with my blood on the street, or I'm going to go see the sheriff.
We don't have any.
We got people en route.
Yes, we do. Hold this.
You're wasting your oxygen.
Hold this camera. Listen. Okay. Take pictures. Keep an eye on him. All right. Keep an eye on the boy.
Can you take pictures and still have it
recording?
recording?
Okay,
Now.
cool. Okay, no.
Okay, what's his number?
I'm looking. Just a minute.
You need to back down.
We don't have any service. We have no service here.
Start calling people. They did it because there's no service here.
Yeah, they got it.
They know it. There's no service here at
We
all.
should never have stopped. We should never have stopped.
I'm going to keep going.
Then we have to duck.
I know.
What are they going to do with Ryan?
Okay.
If we take
We
off,
need
where
to
they
get
gonna
Ryan
shoot-
back.
Shoot your tires out.
Most likely.
Okay, Ryan Hammond.
Why did they pull you
Go
over?
get help.
There's no service here.
Just because.
Okay, you ready?
Well, where's the
They got
guns?
him stopped. He can't get around him. I'm going to go. You guys ready?
Okay, get down.
Then you duck
Get
down.
down.
Give me that camera. Okay, give me this camera. Go. Got it.
Are they shooting?
Got it. Keep going.
What about Ammon and those guys?
We can't get around him. I'm going to go get help.
Okay.
Stay down. Stay down.
I need
Stay
to
down.
so I can call as soon as I get service.
Wait up. Yeah, keep watching the phone so you can use
I
service.
don't have any.
I can't even get Joe Rice.
Coming up fast.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I don't know about numbers.
Well, I got numbers, but I can't call because we have no service.
Okay.
No, mobile network not available.
Do you have numbers for people here in town?
Yeah, but. Hey on!
Okay, they're shooting.
Hey on!
Okay, okay.
Go ahead and shoot me!
Jim! Trying to. Stay down, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Damn it. Are they shooting him? Did they shoot him? You asshole. Oh my god! Okay. Stay down.
I can't
Is
get
he
out.
dead? Don't get out. I'm EMT! Stop it.
Are you hit?
No, hold on, don't do it. Hey, no shooting, don't do anything. The door is shut. Where the hell is the boy?
I can't see.
Shut up. Stay down, Ryan.
Oh, God!
Stay down. Stay down. Oh, shit. Keep down.
Did they kill him?
I think they did, and they're shooting over here on this door.
I got hit too.
Okay, hold still.
Where did you
I don't
get
know. It didn't.
Hold still, hold still.
Ryan, where did you get hit?
Still.
I'm not bleeding.
Okay, don't shoot
Where
us.
did you get hit, Ryan?
I'm okay. It's on
Okay,
the
I'm gonna take some.
It's okay.
I'm taking some. Keep down. Oh, shit. Well, I don't get out of the car. How are we supposed to get out of the car?
Did they tell us to get out of the car?
No, I can't hear anything. I don't dare get out of the car. Oh, shit. Quit shooting the windows.
Where are they shooting at?
They're hitting the windows. I don't know. They're trying to break their window.
God, keep us safe, please.
Please protect us,
Please,
God.
God.
Please protect us. Please protect us. Please protect us. We need help. We need help. We need help.
Did they kill him? They killed
Oh,
him.
I can see a laser coming in.
Oh my God, they killed him.
Okay. So where's the rest of everyone?
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah,
I can see lasers going by.
Where did you get hit?
I'm okay.
He's got lasers. Keep your head down. I can see the laser. If you see a laser, keep it away. There's laser on your knee. Stop! I don't dare get out because they'll shoot me.
I know.
Okay.
I don't like hunkering down here either.
Me either, but I don't know what to do because
I don't know.
they keep shooting lasers at us.
Get too stinking lax. Think things are just all dandy and fine. We got too damn lax.
Yeah. Damn, why do they keep shooting?
I'm trying to take my head off. I was looking through.
I know, but all of us? Stop! Stop! Stop!
Please!
Stop! Yes. Stop! This is ridiculous. Because you're stupid. They can kill all of us? Father, please. Protect.
Those were gas rounds.
Yeah, they were. They're go over your nose quick. Can we get out? Can we get out?
No, don't get out.
I can't breathe. I can't. Okay. God. Okay. God.
Okay,
Okay, they got lasers still on us.
They got lasers still on us. Lavoy got out. I think they've killed Lavoy. They just shot gas rounds into the car. We're hunkered down in here trying not to be shot. Shooting more gas rounds. The gas is getting pretty thick in here. Anyway.
I don't know, get out. Will they shoot me?
Yeah, they'll shoot you.
How am I gonna get out? If I get...
Anyway.
Can we put a white flag out?
Yeah, I would put a flag out. Let's put a flag out.
Do we have a white flag? Yep.
I'm not sure what they got. What you got?
There's a laser shooting right over here around this.
Okay. The gas dissipates.
He's trying to break this window. He's trying to break the window out.
Okay.
Does anybody have anything white? Does he have a wiper on?
I kick my shirt off. He's a laser trying to shoot this window. He's got this window open here.
Speak to people. Anyway, they ambushed us on the way to John Day. And now they're shooting into our vehicle. And we're hunkered down. We do not have phone service at this location.
I surrender! Can we just surrender?
Okay, open the left door. Let's get out.
Okay!
That's you, Ryan. I don't know if you can get out. You get out first. Let her in first. Let her out first. You go first. You go first.
Please don't kill me!
Good. Go.
Okay, I get out.
Okay, get out.
Okay!
No, he'll shoot Ryan first. He'll shoot you first, Ryan. Hands up. Hands up.
The boy's dead.
Shit. Okay. Okay, go. Okay, hands up. Okay, go. What is your job? Go.
You said it. Wait, I can't go yet.
Go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. Hang on. Okay. Okay, I still got my camera on. For a minute. Okay, you ready?
Wow, wasn't that sad? Wow, that was so sad. Yeah, it was so sad. But as I said, if you don't know the Constitution, it's hard. And even if you do know it, you know they're not going to listen because they don't know it. So since they don't know the Constitution, and I'm talking not only Congress and the president, I'm talking the federal courts. Yes, that's where all of this stuff is coming from that you see going on behalf of the New World Order. Because the New World Order brings in all the international law, like asylum and give them our money, DACA, TPS, and all that stuff. That is the New World Orders of international immigration of the United Nations. And those were some of the things that I know Mr. Finicum, being a Constitution, was worried about. Goodbody don't care. Oh, just come on over, just do us any kind of way you want. See, he's kind of like stupid, as I said. He's so much in favor of just himself. And the way Goodbody does it, he really, really uses God's name in vain. He really does that. So if I win my seat, people like him, the leaders of the sovereigns and the Moors, they're going to get 15 years. They're going to get 5 to 15. The followers, maybe 1 to 5. Because we're going to have to start putting them in prison because of the Constitution does not allow domestic terrorism. And the same thing go for Antifa. Oh, they are far left. I don't think they know what they want to do, just to be honest with you, because some of the things that they fight, then they turn around and find themselves, the one they're fighting, they're already doing that. They just want to, they're being paid though, so I'm told that they're being paid to come into America and fight just to keep up a whole lot of crap going on in America. So believe me, if I go to Congress, you're going to see a whole lot of difference. We're going to start the new American order. Forget the New World Order. No one ever liked it. But millions of people have been stuck with it for, 70 years. You see, Brexit, they out of it. Those people are out of it. So why shouldn't America become the new American orders? The way I see it, we're the ones that taught the whole world everything they do. So why are we following them? That's stupid. That's why we keep getting in all this trouble, following some people that don't know what they're doing. So watch me on YouTube, Christine Timmon. Y'all know how to spell my name, and put down the number 4, Congress. Christine Timmon for Congress, and help me to bring in the new American order. Trump already helped me. The first step to getting the new American order is to put prayer back in school, because that was the first thing that the New World Order did. So we're on our way to a whole new government, the new American order. We will see you next month.